Wait, so you're wondering how much longer you're going to be in discomfort for? Well, that's as long as you keep believing that you need somebody else to change or shift before you start to feel a certain way. That you're giving them that much power over you before you start to shift. I mean, you're basically going up to the mirror and you're telling the mirror, "Hey, I'll be happy and I'll smile after you smile first." Had a 20% battery left on sign on my phone, so to click that, and it's like I could have stopped my video. I could have re-recorded it. I could have been like, man, when the stars align, I'll redo my video. And this whole freaking 20% battery thing that popped up, this notification on my phone, just ruined my video. It's like, no, I'm just gonna use it as part of my video. So it's like every single person in your life that brings you discomfort creates that area of growth. Just like when you want to go to the gym, you put the body through pain in order for those muscles to tear, in order for them to recover, and in that way the muscle grows. That's how life is. That's how this whole life experience is. Me drinking a sparkly water. Okay, that was a weak burp. Okay, that one's weird too. Point is though, is like for a little bit I have some like those bubbly gases in me, right? And it's a little discomforting until they release. And a lot of the times, and I've mentioned this in plenty of my other videos, you'll never be able to connect the dots where you're at. You're always going to be able to connect the dots looking back after you've received the benefits of that lesson. And you're wondering like, oh, now it makes sense. Because of this, now I've become this. So as long as you keep believing that in order for you to feel better, that you need somebody else to change, that you need your environment to change, when you start doing the inner work, you're able to choose the feelings that you want to feel. Yeah, it's a little tough and it's a little hard, right? And you may be called delusional through that process. And I'd rather be delusional or being called delusional because at least I'm happy. Because as long as you're happy and you're in that state of unconditional love, meaning without the condition needing to change, you can stay in the possible highest vibration of love, which means, yeah, that screaming kid in the store, I love them because they're showing me contrast. Maybe I want to wear earplugs the next time I go to the store and then their screams won't be as loud. It gives you an opportunity to unconditionally love your environment more and more with no matter what contrast keeps showing up. And if you keep believing you need other people to shift that for you rather than you making that choice yourself and shifting your perspective, then you're never going to be getting out of this discomfort. You're always going to be in discomfort. Right? And I've had construction the last freaking year across my lot over here, building townhouses or whatever. And I have like freaking hearing like 8 nail guns going off at the same time for like a couple hours a day. And, at first it drove me nuts. And eventually, I wear earplugs, I wear soundproof headphones. And I'm just like, you know what? It is what it is. I'm finding peace from within regardless. Because it's like, I know I was like getting irritated. It was disrupting my sleep because I couldn't sleep in if I wanted to. And it's like, I realized, well, maybe I'll just get up earlier, go to bed earlier, and I'll just kind of shift with it and see what I can do. And then now I hear the nail guns and I'm like, it's really like, I'm actually more surprised on how like more at peace I am. It doesn't irritate me as much. Like my level of patience and peace from within, like there's not as much noise of emotion because I've been put through that turmoil and that struggle. And here's another thing too that I realized is like a lot of people think that you need a financial stable partner in order for you to like get a house or do all these things or mainly get a house. Let's just put it that way as the example. And it's like the moment you think that is the moment that you actually believe that you need somebody else in order to achieve that goal. It means that you don't actually believe you can do it on your own. Because imagine if you have the perfect partner, right? They just struggled in their life. They didn't get an education. Maybe you don't know what they went. I mean, you should probably know what they went through because like, they're your partner. But they treat you really well. They love the crap out of you. They don't do anything crazy. And they actually are probably the best love you've ever received from somebody. Right? And the only issue is their financial situation. And you believing that you need them in order for you to buy a house means that you're limiting your belief, saying that it's not possible for you, that you can't achieve that on your own without needing them. Because, like, why would you get rid of the partner? Be like, maybe I'll just find another one that is financially stable, and then you do that, and then you come across a bunch of people who are financially stable and can help you get a house, but they're all toxic, and they're not healthy. Right? So you've limited your belief, and then you got rid of somebody that you could have also gave the opportunity to highly motivate and show them the way to make their own financial abundance in life. And that's what relationships are for. You're supposed to learn from each other regardless, whether if it is from toxic relationships, just like all things, you sit in that discomfort and you grow from it. And you'll keep sitting in it as long as you believe that you need somebody else to change in order for you to achieve something. So if you need someone to change in order for you to do it, that's discomfort. It's all about you. It's your world. You're the main character in your reality. Yeah, you are supposed to be in loving, caring relationships that are independent, and you need each other, that aren't like so over codependent, because, like, you know, to have sexual intercourse takes two people, right? You can't really do that on your own. I mean, you can play with yourself, but it takes two people to actually do that thing together. So there are some things in physical reality that you will need somebody else for. Just don't limit yourself. Or put your power towards other people that you need something from someone in order to be or feel or think a certain way. All right, so have an alchemizing day. Namaste. And if you're watching this on TikTok, follow me on YouTube before they shut it down. Peace out.